Step into the world of power, loyalty, and luck.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
With family, cannolis, and spins mean everything.
Now, you want to get mixed up in the family business.
Introducing The Godfather at ChumbaCasino.com. Test your luck in the shadowy world of The Godfather slot.
Someday, I will call upon you to do a service for me.
Play The Godfather now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Welcome to the family.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
John Jay and Rich, shoot us a text anytime. Text JJR, whatever you want to say, to 96893 or call us at 877-937-1047 like Emily. Hi, Emily.
Hi, good morning.
What's going on?
I just wanted to comment on Janelle, the last gal that was talking about her mother-in-law paying the bill.
Mm-hmm.
So I went through this exact same thing with my husband and his family. So when the bill comes in my family, we pay it right away. We say thank you so much to the server, and then we finish talking or whatever. His family, they let the bill sit at the table, and they pay it when they're done and ready to leave. So I just had to learn to leave the bill on the table, and they're going to finish their drinks, they're going to finish their conversation, they're going to finish their thing, and then they pay it, and then they leave.
You're saying play the waiting game. That's how you get her to cover. Yeah. You just hang out. You got to be the last one to leave the restaurant, and you're covered.
Yeah,
it's not a bad philosophy.
Well, see, also waiting. Also, you still get service.
Yeah,
like they haven't locked you out of their head yet. You know what I mean? So they're still I still got to handle this table. I haven't paid yet, right? Whereas if you do it, then they can forget about you. I've done that before too, where you pay right away because I just want to leave. And then we get stuck talking, but I never get my water refilled. I never get.
I used to hate that as a server, though, because then I'm I feel like I'm bothering you. You know what I mean? You asked for the bill, which signals that you're kind of done, right? And then as a server, you're like, can I get you anything else or whatever? And then it's you go to pick up the bill, it's not done yet. You go to pick up the bill, it's not done yet. It's just send them, just pay the bill.
That's one way of looking at it. I mean, another way is well, hey, yeah, we'll get dessert. Oh, okay, they're almost done. They're not done yet. Speaking of dessert, Emily, thank you for listening. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
You too. What was going back there with these cookies?
Oh, my gosh. I'm so excited. So Crumble announced a collab with the Kardashians this week for their flavors. You know how every week they have new flavors of cookies? And so each member of the Kardashian-Jenner family has a cookie. There's a Kris Jenner one, a Kim Kardashian one. If you were watching Kim's story yesterday, she actually got a box. And I was kind of disappointed because when I saw the collab, I was like, okay, each sister and Kris picked out their own cookie, right? They said, this is what I like, and this is what I want my cookie to be.
Right.
But Kim gets the box, and she's like, okay, let's try to figure out which one is which. So she tests them out, and she didn't know.
Oh, they don't know.
Who was what cookie?
She didn't know.
She didn't know.
I thought it was their favorite.
That's what I thought too, because that's why I thought Khloe got the Oreo one, because she always has those perfectly organized Oreos.
She does. I wonder if just the Crumble marketing team just did their deep dive on the Kardashians, because I feel like these all fit each
Totally. Kris is the double stacked cake, which is OG.
Yeah, the classic yellow layer cake. Kourtney is the flourless chocolate cake, which is gluten friendly.
Totally.
Okay,
and then
works.
Kim is the snickerdoodle crumb cake cookie,
which that's the one I'm most excited to try.
That one's the best one.
Is that what you guys have? You have them here?
Yeah.
So are they
I
good?
looked them up yesterday. We haven't tried them yet.
You haven't tried them?
Peyton and I did this thing a while ago, and we tried to make it stick, and it never really stuck. We were going to do a tasting Tuesday where we thought, hey, businesses, if they want to try something, they could send in stuff, or we'll just try stuff every Tuesday, and we just kind of it fizzled out.
It went 2 weeks.
Because you got to stay consistent with that.
Totally.
This is the way I started John Jay TV reviews.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, but we couldn't get the cookies
done.
yesterday because a couple of them were sold out, and Peyton finally got all of them today. So we're doing a tasting Wednesday. It doesn't have the same ring to it, but yeah.
You can tape it and then drop it on Tuesday.
Yeah,
no, but next week they won't have them.
Yeah, if we do, wait.
Oh, they're only
just
these
this week.
cookies. Okay, so think about this for a second. Crumble, I don't know how long they've been around, but I remember having them a long time ago. But the dude that invented it, I've seen on TikTok how he's like a billionaire or something now. He's made.
They're everywhere now.
But they're huge. how much money they must make, B, how much money they had to spend
to use
get
the Kardashian
all
name.
the Kardashians, all of them.
Well, and it's not even just using them. If you look at the crumble box, the iconic crumble box is this pink box, but when you get the Kardashian cookies, it's this nude tan color, which is like the vibe of literally the Kardashians.
Is it a Skims thing?
Yeah, I mean,
no, I don't think it's a Skims thing.
okay.
It's just like nude
color.
Like you think of Kim Kardashian, you think of like nude color, like nude color line, and that's like it's a nude box. It's
like I will be cutting out the crumble cookie, love the Kar Jenner family, and putting it up on the wall. Like that's how iconic.
Do they
that
call
box
themselves
is.
the Kar Jenner?
Yeah, the Kar
Oh,
Jenners.
I've never heard that before.
yeah.
I'm excited though.
I
It'll
know.
be fun. So look out on Instagram for our video because
Well,
it'll be up later.
Speaking of the Kardashians and television, where are we in the TV world? Kyle, what are you watching?
So I finished Severance, which is the second season of Severance, and was somewhat satisfied with the ending of that.
I'd say that's a good way to say that.
Yeah, and then John Jay, you were talking about that show Dope Thief
Oh, I love Dope
on
Thief.
Apple TV Plus, and I started watching that, and I think about 4 episodes in on that one.
Wow. There are only 4 episodes.
No, there's 5, and there's one dropping on Friday.
There's 5 because
Yeah.
I'm all caught up. So the one you're watching right now on number 4, that's where he's wearing the red jacket I wore the other day.
Maybe I'm not there yet. I'm like right at the beginning of 4.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, there's 5 episodes, and then I think it says the 6th one drops on Friday. It's a good show. It's very like stressful, I feel like, because these friends, they basically go in and they rob drug dealers pretending to be DEA agents. And so, but they decide to level up, and the house that they level up with gets them in big trouble. So now there's these really bad people chasing them down and trying to kill them. And it's like so intense, like it stresses me out a little bit. In a good way, because it's entertaining.
Okay, so I found another show. And I actually liked it so much, I went back to JJ TV Reviews TikTok and made a TikTok about it. It's called Mobland. I think I talked about it yesterday. So I thought the whole season dropped. And I haven't had anything like this happen to me in a long time. I can't remember the last time this happened. I thought the whole season dropped. So I finished episode 1. Episode 2 starts. It's Tom Hardy. It's Pierce Brosnan. It's a Guy Ritchie directed movie or TV show. It's Helen Mirren. And it's the English drug cartel. And they're bringing in fentanyl. And it is violent as hell. And episode 2 ends. And I just can't wait for episode 3 to start. And it doesn't. And I'm like, what just happened? And I had to go and I thought something was wrong. But they only dropped 2 episodes. And I was like, I was so like contagious. Like I was so like, where's the next step? You know what I mean? Like it was
that's
such
a great show,
fantastic show. 10 out of 10, I recommend.
But you said it's on like Paramount Plus or something like that?
Yeah, because it's the same. It sounds like it's the same as the dude that does Landman, because it does that whole MTV.
Oh, Taylor Sheridan.
And then then the show starts. But I highly recommend.
But Guy
that show.
Ritchie, he does good stuff because it's
my
fast.
God. He's
kinetic.
The Gentleman, that whole series on Netflix. It's really, it's so well done, you guys, and it's so violent and so good. It seems. And Tom Hardy might be one of the coolest people I've ever seen on TV, like or in the movies. He's so cool. Also, Love on the Spectrum. Anyone?
So good. I love that show.
Yes.
It's been out for a while, but this is season 3 that dropped.
Season 3. I genuinely think this is the best show on TV right
Can
now.
I
It's
tell
number
you,
3 right now on Netflix. Like it's getting popular.
I happen to see on my Instagram Kelly Clarkson episode of TV over the weekend where they had Canner on with
so
Jack
good.
Black. And I love that kid. And I was so emotional about it. I went back and started watching him on just for him. And also Connor, the one that was like,
Connor's
I
the
where
love
have you been my
Connor.
whole life?
Connor reminds me of somebody who used to work here.
Who?
Looks wise, Bill. They have a similar look, and every time I see him, I'm like, oh.
But it's kind of like, I thought, oh, this is bad. They're making fun of these people, but they're not. They're not. And it's just, they're such beautiful people.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Like you feel
the world needs more people.
Yes.
100%. And did you finish this?
No, I'm just watching.
Oh my
what?
goodness!
I hope
dude.
he finds love.
Like the cast, it's funny because the cast changes throughout the seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Like they kind of add people, take away people. This is the best Love on the Spectrum US has ever been.
I can totally
Like,
agree.
There's no one that you are kind of like you feel awkward watching. There were a couple last season where it was like you're like this seems weird, but this is like just the purest, most joyful. Like to experience dating Like, they're just so honest. Like, everyone on the cast is just so honest and just so transparent with how they're feeling.
100%.
It's wonderful.
You know how they do, Kyle, you know how they do that thing on reality shows where they're talking to the person and the camera? The Tanner guy, he, like, talks to the director and the producer and the people behind him. Like it's almost like, hey, you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah,
But
it's
he'll be like, I really like dating. Hey, Mike, I like your shirt.
Dude, my favorite. I wish there was a show of just Tanner and his roommates.
You know what?
That would be the best show.
Oh, yeah.
I would love a show
chicken
with
and
just
cheese?
Tanner and Connor. I think they would. I think they should get their own spinoffs. Tanner and Connor, their families. Like Connor, his beef with his mom has me rolling every
What
single
is it?
time. Well, like there's this, like in one of the very first episodes, Connor only likes brunettes, and his mom sets him up on a date with a blonde, and he is
pissed.
not happy.
But he's obsessed with Game of Thrones, and they're like,
Oh my
well,
God,
if
Game of
Khaleesi
Thrones.
walked in and wanted to date you, would you go? And he's like, it's 50-50.
50-50.
Yeah.
And he says, Khaleesi, first in her name. Like, he does the whole thing.
He sounds like he's from Shakespearean times. He's amazing.
I mean, that show is something else. Anyway.
Ryan Seacrest here. When you have a busy schedule, it's important to maximize your downtime. One of the best ways to do that is by going to ChumbaCasino.com. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino games like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire that you can play for free for a chance to redeem some serious prizes. So hop on to ChumbaCasino.com now and live the Chumba life. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.